Are you serious? Can I come to your house? Can I at least come to your town, to your city? Love to do it. I am planning to do a Across America tour in the month of September 2011. This year, 2011, we're planning that we'd like to go across America. Now, if you'd like to be the host, if you would like to be the host of a one-night Bible conference in your city or your town, then you need to contact me. You need to contact me right here on YouTube. Send me a personal message that says, want to be a host. Want to be a host. I want to be a host. I want to be a host. Okay? Send it. Let me tell you a little bit about what happened. As these requests come in and we begin to map out how we're going to put a schedule together across America, one night only, part of what will be required as a host will be this. Supply the hotel room for me. Supply a place for me to speak that night. It can be in a church. It can be in the same hotel conference room. It can be in a community center. It's a place that you think is appropriate for me to speak. It doesn't have to be a church, okay? And you don't have to be a pastor to be a host. I mean, probably most of my hosts won't be pastors. Pastors are busy. They got their own agendas. They got their own churches. They got souls to win and save and baptize and the sick to visit. And they've got a lot to do. So it probably won't be a pastor who's setting it up, although I figured there'll be 2 or 3 of you out there, or 4, that may. Probably will. But most of you that are hosts will be just, God will speak to you and say, do it. Let's bring this man to Maine. I've had people ask me already in Maine, would you come to Maine? Would you come to New York City? 3 or 4 of you have asked, would you come to Canada? Some around the Toronto area. One up near Montreal. A couple out there by Vancouver. And some Stratton or something, someplace. And then I've already had people would love to see me come to Alabama, Tulsa, Oklahoma, California, several of you, North Carolina, Florida, Texas, of course Indiana, Michigan, a lot of Michigan, Illinois, Chicago area or anywhere in Illinois, Ohio. I've heard from you out there in Pennsylvania. And don't get mad if I forget you. I've just heard, and as several of you have said you would love for me to come and speak at your town. Now, if you'd like to be a host, send me a personal message. I want to be a host. I want to be a host. You'd have to agree. You have to give a small deposit so I can lock you in, lock your date down so I know that's when I'm coming and I have the money to get out there and get started. Small deposit. You would have to provide me with a hotel room. I don't care. You can put me anywhere you want, whatever makes it sound good, but I need a hotel room. I'm not going to stay in people's homes. I did that preaching revivals years ago. It don't work. It don't work. You don't want me. Are you serious? You don't want me in your house? Are you serious? Look, okay, so it needs to be a one-night hotel room and a place to speak. A place to speak. 2 hours. I'm not going to talk for 2 solid hours, but I will about an hour and a half. I'll give you 2 Bible sessions. We're going to talk about things like the Hosea prophecy, the dead birds, dead fish, dead cows. I've got tons of documentation. I don't have time to share all of it on a YouTube video. Okay, you just get bits and pieces from me. But when I stand in front of you for a 40-minute session, take a little 10-minute break and another 40-minute session, there's a ton of word that comes out. Revelation on the spot. So you would be the host. You'd secure the hotel room. You would secure the hotel conference room that I would speak, or the church, or the community center, and you would be responsible to at least guaranteeing you could get at least 50 people to attend. I would think you could probably get closer to 100 or more. And if you're from a church with a pretty good sized congregation, it'd be real easy. If you're just a one-person individual, but you got people who work with you, you got family members, you got friends, and you knew you had 4 months to set it up and you had to get 50, 60, 75, 100 people in a room, I guarantee you could do it. And then you could guarantee the amount that we'd need as far as financially. I would be bringing some great material to hand out to everybody there from the Hosea prophecy manual that I have here. some tremendous material. We would talk about the Hosea prophecy out of Hosea chapter 4, 1, 2, 3. We would talk about the burden of Egypt in Isaiah chapter 19, the burden of Damascus in Isaiah 17. We talk about the rise of the Antichrist and the fall of the many nations, including Egypt, Libya, and Ethiopia in Daniel chapter 11. We would talk about, we'd go all through Matthew 24, and all through Luke 21, and all through Mark 13. And then we get over into Thessalonians, we get into Revelation and the Pale Horseman, and we would talk about the apocalypse, we would talk about the tribulation period. I know you're going to ask a lot of questions as well, so we'll leave 30 minutes for questions and answers, and of course plenty of time for me to talk to folks there, shake your hand, hug your neck, and say thank you, thank you, thank you. We hope we can make a difference in your life. Do you want to be a host? Do you want me to come there? Can I come to Lakeland, Florida? Can I actually go to Austin, Texas? I'd like to see somebody over there in South Carolina. Are you guys serious in Tennessee? Is there anybody in Kentucky that would take me to preach? Are you serious? It's going to be a powerful Bible teaching. Powerful Bible teaching. And no, I will not give a big gigantic altar call, but I will ask anyone in the room if they would like to become a Christian. And a lot of times folks are ready to accept Christ. Now look, this is powerful. Do you want to do it? Can I go? Can I go out to Seattle, Washington? I got friends out there. Oh my, can I come there? When's it going to happen? September of this year, the entire month. We're going to book, and then figure out the map, how to make it so we can drive around. I might have to fly a couple times, but drive around and make it to all these locations across the country. Now we're looking for next spring to do a world tour where literally, if you want to be a host in Australia or New Zealand or England or Canada or South Africa, okay, or Spain, Italy, Portugal, okay, Paris, France, but we will be willing to set up a time for about a 2-week trip, maybe longer, it depends how we'll see. But we're looking to do a world trip next spring. But right now, let's focus, let's get settled. We just got 1,600 subscribers. Let's settle down a minute. Let's do a tour across America. Bible prophecy with Pastor Begley coming to a town near you. If you want to be a host, send me a personal message right here on YouTube. I want to be a host. I want to be a host. I'll explain to you the requirements that we need. It won't be hard. You can get locked in, real simple. And then we'll put the schedule together and I'll let you participate with it. I'll give you my personal phone numbers. We'll talk through it and we will be prepared to make this happen. I'm Paul Begley. I'm serious. Do you know what the Bible says? Hear ye the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel, for the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there's no truth, there's no mercy, there's nor knowledge of God in the land. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood touches blood. Therefore shall the land mourn, and every one that dwelleth therein shall languish, with the beasts of the field, with the fowls of heaven, yea, and the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away. Are you saved? Are you ready for Bible prophecy? Do you understand how close we are? We're on the brink of the beast. We're on the verge of the rise of the Antichrist. We're watching the Middle East fall apart right before our very eyes. Osama bin Laden is dead. The second Antichrist has been caught and killed. Hitler died. They announced that on May 1st, 1945. Osama bin Laden is dead. On May 1st, 2011, they announced it. Now, who is the third and final Antichrist? I've got some ideals, but we'll have to talk to you about that. We'd like to come to a town near you. I'm Paul Begley. I need to hear from you. Are you serious? Yes, I'm very serious. September of this year, September of 2011, we want to come across America with Bible prophecy to a town near you. God bless you. Go to my website as well, www.paulbegleyprophecy.com, www.paulbegleyprophecy.com. Be blessed of the Lord.